Hey, Overland Travel Adventures, we got some cool news. We've added onboard air to the LR5, the Land Rover Discovery 5, and Chance and his team at CaliFab did a great job at squeezing in a little ARB single piston air compressor under the hood and wiring it up and building a custom bracket for that. Today we're going to install the ARB 4x4 Accessories air compressor pump kit. This is the single piston air compressor, and we're going to install it under the hood of the new Land Rover Discovery 5. And in case you're wondering, this is a Land Rover Discovery 2017 with the petrol or gas engine, the supercharged V6. It's not the diesel. Let's open the hood. So under the hood, we've put the single piston ARB air compressor right here. We built a custom plate right here. We mounted the rocker switch to turn it on and off to the custom plate. And we put it on the side. Since this is the US, it's on the passenger side, and it's close to the power terminals to hook it up to the battery right here. And then you connect the hose right here, and we do have some brass fittings that we're going to replace and make this shorter, but want to get it working first. We've put these two nuts on here to hold it down, replacing the stock ones because we needed a little more bite. With this plate on here, it raised it up. Okay, let's hook up the hose. Plugs right in there, and it comes out, and there's enough hose that comes with the air compressor to reach all four tires. I already tested that. I've also got the ARB digital tire inflator. It works great, and that plugs right into the end of the hose. So on the tire, we have some no loss valve caps. I'll just take those off. What's great about these is they're metal, number one, so they'll protect that valve stem a little better than a plastic cap. And they've got these nice little plastic bands on them so that when you actually take your cap off, when you're airing up or airing down, it just hangs right there, which is pretty cool. Now I'll just turn on the air compressor. And it fills up this little reservoir tank with a little bit of air. And then it's on and ready to go. These are my favorite tire deflators. I use them with the Jeep, and I'll be using them with the Land Rover as well. They are selectable tire deflators from CB Developments. They're a little bit expensive. I think they're about $100, which is a lot to spend, but they are extremely reliable, military grade, and you can select exactly what tire pressure you want your tires to deflate to. So you basically just take this guy. I've selected it at 20 PSI, and then we'll just move it over here, screw it on to the valve, and you'll start hearing it let the air out here in just a second. So while it's deflating, it is important to point out I'm running BFG KO2s, and these are the LT285/55 20-inch or R20 tires. And we're going to take this tire down to 20 PSI, and then we'll fill it back up. It's the front tire, so we'll fill it back up to 45 PSI. The tire is now deflated down to 20 PSI, so it's time to fill it back up. Okay, let's start the stopwatch. There we are, 2 minutes. Okay, now that we've filled up the tire, we can just turn the switch off for the compressor, give it a rest, and then we'll unhook the hose and shut the hood, and we're ready to go. Hey, Overland Travel Adventures, I hope you enjoyed this really quick video. We've added the ARB single piston air compressor under the hood of the new Land Rover Discovery 5. Made a custom bracket, we were able to squeeze it in, but it works fantastic. It was able to air up a 20-inch tire in about 2 minutes, which is phenomenal. And we used our air down tools to get the tire down to about 20 PSI, and then we aired back up to about 45 PSI, which is the recommended pressure for this particular front wheel. And we're ready to go wheeling, so let's go do it.